Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball, you goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, blood I can't cap. Strap with it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude's pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fam before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan tone mob a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops that get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try and see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone off the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the gray poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah. Prime one, that's him. I said, who that? Act like you knew that. Bogart rock, Papa's got a brand new bag. Living in this city, sorta kinda like New Jack. When the night fall, we gon' ball throwing blue racks. Hey, fuck is wrong with you? You can't play with me. I make the product move, the game is made for me. Finna charge it to the game, shit ain't for free. Take the chip home, ready to parade for me. Hey, make my presence felt, there's no denying me. Yeah, I know I'm the shit, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, school of hard knocks, check my degree. Do the math, it don't add up for you, tryna minus me. Yeah, I take flight and no one flies me. I ain't polite, still ain't nobody messes me. Yeah, provide my seeds with the finer things. The irony, the pharmacist had to provide the streets. Yeah, the arsonist, burn it up 108 degrees. Yeah, we lit them like the suckers make believe. They can't believe we on the grind 8 days a week. Wood full of dead out. Can't nobody.
What up? What up? Good morning. Happy
Hey,
week.
top of the morning. Woo! We lost a lot of good men out there. But welcome back to another.
I don't know how good they were.
I mean, they're all right.
Yeah, all right.
You know what? Welcome back to another edition of Wait
Your Game.
Okay, now back to what you're saying. Yeah, they're all right, right?
They're all right.
I mean, good men, bad men,
We deal with adversity like this every year. We just got to be on our game, pay attention, see what the coaches say about the backups, and anticipate a new role player like a Jordan Mason, or I don't know if we're gonna get somebody of that value, but
Well,
you know,
we got a lot. We're going to talk some
opportunities.
waivers today. We're definitely going to talk about a bunch of players that because it is another one of those weeks again where we had some players go down, and like my man Kid had just said, there's going to be some next man up. Pause. But yeah, you know, before we get to all that, let's take it to the the streets. Hey,
What's up, boys?
Give me a second here. Let's
Yeah,
get a proper intro.
Good morning. Good morning.
the ear.
Yeah. So CMC traveled to Germany over the weekend to see a specialist for his Achilles tendonitis.
He's gonna get some stem cells put in that motherfucking watch.
He's got
Good
the
for
money.
him.
He's got the money.
Yeah, hey, come on. He got bazillions, and he's white. So they're gonna take real good care of him.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders are going to stick with Gardner Minshew.
Okay, good. That way we can know definitively not to start any of their running backs because the Ginsu, he's trying to shred.
Yeah. And Chargers, Derwin James got suspended for a week. Too many hits to the head.
I mean, he's a hitter.
Yeah.
He is of the old fighting style.
Yeah. And the Bucks coach came out yesterday and said Bucky Irving is going to see a very large expanded role in the offense.
Ooh. Look at that. The smaller
Bucky
back.
Irving in week 3 had 56% of the rushing attempts, while Rashad White was relegated to mostly passing down role.
Yeah, and it's funny because Rashad White isn't necessarily the pass catching back, like when you look at how he's built. Pause. But and Rashad White, I mean, what's his name? Bucky Irving is, but he's just the better back. I mean, Rashad White, he needed all the work so he could look like a poor man's Joe Mixon. You know what I mean?
Okay. And the Bears,
Like
Keenan Allen could
Joe
go
Mixon.
out on
Mr. Joe Mixon.
and the Bears starting wide receiver Keenan Allen could be out indefinitely for personal reasons.
Oh, now he's taking it personal.
No, they're saying it could be indefinite though. I don't know what they're saying it's personal.
He personally doesn't like the decisions he made with going to the Bears. Now he's like,
Exactly.
Go take it.
Yeah. Cooper Kupp will not play week 4.
Ooh.
I was really hoping he was going to get out there with that cast on.
Andy Dalton's going to start it up for Carolina against Cincinnati this week. Week 4.
Revenge narrative.
That could be a hell of a game.
And the Bengals are bad.
Yeah, they're taking it down.
I mean, what happened to Romo?
Let's see what else we got here. As for injuries, here we go with the walking wounded. Justin Herbert's in his walking boot and has high hopes to play week 4, which I highly do not, as a Chargers fan, want him to play.
He'll probably get up for this game. It is against the Chiefs. He's going to be out there with one leg, like he's doing the crane joint from Karate Kid.
Okay, we have a bye on week 5. I'd rather him sit his ass down this week, along with Joe Alt and Slater and whoever else is hurt, and come back for Denver week 6. It's pointless. Give him 2 weeks to rest up.
Chargers are starting to look like the Chargers I know and love.
Yeah, the cursed franchise, exactly. Don't remind me.
They're like, you know what? We ain't injured enough.
Yeah, no. Sam Darnold's injury, they revealed it's a knee bruise. There's no structural damage.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Now,
I don't wish
as
bad
for
on
Peacock's
Sam Darnold
wide
a
receiver
lot.
Tank Dell, who's dealing with rib, hand, and wrist injuries, there's nothing. There was no structural damage they found in his MRI, so he looks like he's good to go. Najee Harris is dealing with the right arm.
Hey, real quick before you get to Najee, are we buying low on Tank?
I would still be doing it.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, me too. I'm stubborn. Okay, go ahead. Najee Harris.
He's getting targets and they're deep down the field.
Both
So we
running
got
backs.
Najee and Jalen Warren are hurt, correct?
Yeah, they're both. Yeah, Najee left in a sling on Sunday night.
Corduroy pimping. Quarter rail pimping.
And your boy Brock Purdy's got some back issues. Justin Jefferson's got a jam finger.
Yeah, that's why he didn't catch any passes in the second half.
Yeah, we got Sam Laporta, who's got a low ankle sprain, but is day-to-day.
Complete bust.
Yeah. Skylar Thompson's got a rib injury if you got him in your lineup.
Well, that's might be good news for the Dolphins.
Well, I was pretty inebriated. No, keep the sad music going real quick.
You got Trey McBride in the concussion
Pretty
protocol.
inebriated last night. I was on like the Guru Nation Power Hour.
Protocol.
Hold on. Bogart's trying to mom
let me get this out. And I just gotta say something, Dolphin. Just make the call to Tom Brady already. Stop fucking around. If we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down in
call
flame.
to Pittsburgh for Russell Wilson.
No, I said Tom Brady.
Are you crazy? Brady. Are you probably already bought him already.
Oh man, Dolphin.
Austin Eckler went out last night. He's in the concussion protocol. You got Devontae Smith, who's in the concussion protocol.
No.
And you got Adam Thielen, who's dealing with a hamstring issue.
I kind of like that for Deontay Johnson. I ain't gonna lie. Get out the way, Thielen.
And then you got, a lot of IDP injuries that are here and there. You got, Brian Branch is in the concussion protocol. And your 49ers lost, what's his name? Who for the whole year? Javon Hargrave.
Yeah.
That was a bad one. And the Raiders lost Marcus Epps for the year.
Well, at least he has his comedy career to fall back on.
Now, there is some. Dan Graziano put out some trade rumors late yesterday, that the Chiefs are potential fits for Patriots cornerback Jonathan Jones if he's available.
Wow, that would be actually awesome, Jonathan Jones.
And the Chiefs are also interested in Panthers wide receiver Deontay Johnson.
All right, let's just bring over someone that Rice already does all that job.
Yeah,
it's pretty
Don't
much.
do that. Deontay Johnson's just praying real hard now. He was like, please, just get me out of here somewhere, God. I almost think he didn't want to leave the Steelers either, but they didn't want him. They're like, sorry, Deontay. You're about to be about here.
And the Rams and the Steelers are also in on Deontay Johnson also.
Well, they're like, I was wrong. You were right.
come back.
I'm ugly. You're beautiful.
And then Dan Graziano says Damian Pierce could be that Jacksonville is interested in signing him if at a cheap option since they're running back to the team.
Fuck for?
Exactly. I thought the same thing.
That would entail that the Texans have to cut Damian Pierce first.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no way we're trading him
After last night, would you say
we wouldn't disrespect Damian Pierce like that? Like, hey, go to the Jags. No.
That's messed up.
Bogey, after last night, what did you say? After last night, you think Doug Peterson's on the hot seat?
What's that?
What's that, brother?
What?
What's that,
Did you
brother?
say Doug Peterson's on the hot seat?
Yeah.
No, it's what's the fool's name? He's got a fancy name. Help me out. What's his name? The offensive coordinator. Press.
Oh, Press. Yeah, Press Taylor. Is that his name?
Yeah, he's probably on his way out. Because what happened
head gotta
was
roll.
he took he took the
Before
play
the head
call
coach goes, he's
from
going to
him.
fire the coordinators. He's
It's over. Peterson
too far to
Peterson took the play calling over probably like third or fourth quarter, and he just kind of did nothing.
He's 18-19 since being the Jags head coach. I know he brought back against my Chargers, but then again, that's about all he's done that's good. Come on now.
I'll have to agree with Lee. Doug Peterson sucks.
Come on now.
He wrote a book, man. He won the Super Bowl and he wrote a book. The football gods don't like arrogance.
Brian Flores is now becoming a hot head coaching candidate, but has major questions to answer. That's what they're saying.
We've already seen that experiment.
His questions to answer is the fact that he kind of threw an organization under the bus that was trying to pay him to do a job. You know what I mean? They're like, we're gonna pay you more to lose. He's like, no, I'm trying to win though. And then when he started blowing the whistle about it, his lawyer was stupid as fuck, first of all, because if the lawyer would have been any kind of real lawyer, would have noticed that on that contract there's an NDA, a part of it that he signed to not talk about this shit. So they had to drop the lawsuit.
Matt LaFleur says Jordan Love is going to be limited at practice this week, and it's going to be day to day to see if he can face the Vikings this week. We'll know about Thursday, Friday. What we're looking at. Good luck.
Are we putting hobbled Jordan Love out there against the Vikings?
I'm not. Hell no. I'm all set there. No, thank you.
You know what's funny? That's the same way the Chargers are thinking about throwing out Herbert, right? Because
no, they're not. They're just stupid. They throw him out there. Why did we sign Tyler Haneke then?
I'll tell you this much: Malik Willis is no Cooper Rush, right?
Yeah.
if anything happens to Dak, they're like, "Yeah, Cooper Rush, man." I don't know. I don't really feel that way about Malik. Malik's actually winning games here.
It's true.
Malik won 2 games.
He can throw the ball.
I think he won the most games. I think he's won more games in his career with them than he did in Tennessee.
In Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Exactly. He didn't win a thing there. You're right.
You're right. Beat the shit out of them last week. He was like, I told y'all I'm him.
Yeah, well,
what else you got for me, Lee?
Not really much. I mean, besides Jerry Jones downplaying the Jamie Foxx video, talking about one of his players' dick size.
Hold on. What?
You didn't hear it? I said, Fred, you didn't watch it?
Like, that's a lot to process, because hold on. Shout out to my man, Jamie Foxx. He's back. All right, shout out to him. I feel like anybody who's involved in any of those stories, the moment they think you're going to start blowing a whistle, they give you a stroke, bro. I'm serious. He got a stroke last year out of nowhere at all. You remember that?
And then there was a few Bengals fans last night that got arrested for throwing things at Joe Burrow. FBI, open up! And they were throwing batteries at him last night.
Damn.
He had a great game.
You know, who carries batteries? You only have those for the intention to throw it, right? Because it's not like they had their Walkman and they're just like, oh, take the batteries out of it. You know what I mean?
No.
They brought those batteries to Chuck.
That's true.
I can imagine, say you're in the second level and you chuck that bitch real good and it hits Joe Burrow right in the helmet. That motherfucker's gonna be loud.
Yep.
You know
all right, Bogey, you without Tua, what would you downgrade Hill to? Wide receiver 2?
Low end 2.
I've got a low end 2 for him, and I got Waddle as a wide receiver 4 without Tua.
Yeah.
I can't even trade him.
No.
And I'm like, what am I going to do? Trade for them and just take someone else's headache? Let me do you a favor here.
I know Derek wants. I put Tyreek Hill on the block, and Derek's like, "Well, what you going?" I'm like, "We'll talk, but I don't want to give up 3 weeks in. I don't know if I want to give up on Hill."
I'll buy Tyreek off in Dynasty.
Huh?
In a Dynasty.
I'll buy him off in Dynasty. Oh, man. That's the thing, too. He's also 32.
Yeah.
You can't go out like that, man.
What's that?
Damn it.
What's that, brother?
Well, I think we'll get Tua back week 5 or 6, but who knows? We don't know yet.
And that's the key word. Remember when we had Tua?
It's mystery right
Oh, what's that, brother?
Yeah, it's a sad situation.
Has anyone spoken to Tua? Is he aware who he is yet?
If he even knows where he's at.
What's that?
He probably knows his kid's name and his wife's name. That's about it.
That's the sad thing.
that,
It's probably
brother?
not true. Dude, look, I have you.
Oh, Trent Brown is out for the year. Okay. Trent Brown is out for the year.
Where's Trent Brown out now? Is he with the Raiders or is he with the
He's with
Patriots?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati now.
He has
I
a
always
torn
hated Trent
patella.
Brown
He has
with
a
my man.
torn patella tendon.
Yeah. That patella, man. Can't stand. I'm a doctor. Oh, we killed him.
One sec.
Yes, I am a doctor, and according to my recollection, the patella tendon is the one that prevents the leg from bending in the opposite way.
Give him this shot.
And then I don't know if next 229. Here you go. We'll do this.
So when you get a hyperextended knee.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete it.
Yeah, right. It's usually the patella.
Do you think after the Bengals'
Patella?
lousy start, Bill Belichick would be added to the board?
they call me.
Do you think Bill Belichick would be a good fit in Cincinnati?
Hell yeah.
I was just thinking of that. That might be that job could open up very soon, or after the season. Who knows? Or sooner.
Here's the thing: is wherever Bill Belichick goes, I don't think he's gonna go somewhere where there's a young bull that needs development.
No, he's got
You know
something
what I
right there in
mean?
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, like even back in New England, life after Brady, they went and brought in Cam Newton. There was rumors they were trying to trade for Derek Carr. Before that, there was all kind of he didn't want to go to a youngster when he had to. They go ahead and they draft Mac Jones. They got to the playoffs that first year, but then but the regular slings and arrows of being a winning team and getting poached for your coordinators, and then having Mac Jones have a defensive coordinator as OC for the second year, it was just all bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I think that would be a real interesting place, Cincy, with old Bill Belichick.
Now, Bogey, what would you be your top 5 for power rankings in the league?
No, I hate these questions.
I'm just putting it to you. I know you're 49ers.
I know. I guess. I mean, when I do power rankings, I'm definitely
We're
not
going the Niners, Chargers, Jets, and the Texans, and the Saints.
Hell
I
no.
might have, you know what though? I think the Texans are a top 3 team. I'm not looking at record wise when I make these power rankings, bro. I'm looking at like who's good, bro. Like
I got Buffalo number 1.
Buffalo.
I mean, their
I
defense
got
is kind of
Buffalo and I got Kansas City.
It's harder. I'm just gonna put Kansas City at 1 just because
I can't.
the league loves them.
Mahomes,
All the referees favor
but
them.
Mahomes could be 0-3. Come on now. Face it. He
But
could be
he's
0-3.
See how that works?
3-0, but the way they play, they look like shit.
I mean, the W is the W. You know what's funny? I would say the same thing about the
It is.
Chargers
I'm
for the
not going to
first 2
argue
weeks.
that the W's
They
are
won.
yeah,
They won
but
great.
they're not playing like world champions.
And I would probably have my Niners like outside the top 5 right now. We're like at 8 or something, maybe 9.
Chiefs didn't play like world champions all season last year.
At 3 or 4.
For real.
I'd put them at like 5 or 6, to be honest.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then I'm trying to figure out where to put the goddamn Vikings, man. Like I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
they're at least 5 or 6 for me.
They're just ahead
Defense is
of the Dolphins
legit.
for me.
That defense is legit.
Just ahead of the Dolphins. That's funny. I mean, yeah, the Vikings. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna go Chiefs, Bills, Texans. See, I can't even say the Ravens right now.
I can't. No, that one.
But, like, I just feel like they're gonna get it back and kick it back into the gear. You know what I mean? I guess you know what? I'll put a little respect. Fuck it, we'll put Miami there. Minnesota at 4.
About to say what the?
M's. They're both M's. They got confused. We're gonna go ahead and put Minnesota at 4 and 5 overall.
You're gonna give you a 9.
I'd say the Packers, bro.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
They're winning without their guy. They're a good team right now. They're getting a takeaway. They're getting at least one takeaway on defense every game. won time of possession. They've won time of possession each game. They're all the things that lead to victories. So I'm gonna put the Packers there. Is that crazy?
Yeah, that's okay. Now with Jerry,
I'll go Ravens, Cowboys. The guys that are supposed to be in the mix. I'll start putting them.
Do you think Washington can mix around for a wild card spot this year?
That schedule doesn't look too nice though. I mean, look at fuck wild card, bro. They might even have a chance at the division, bro. If they start beating up on these fucking divisional rivals somehow, some way. It's wide open more than ever when you look at that division right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things.
What about the Steelers? Nobody's talking about the Steelers.
I'll put them.
No, they're 3-0. They're pretenders. Who have they beat? Who have they beat?
I know, right? They just beat the Chargers. That ain't shit.
I know they just beat them. Well, come on now. But
no, I'm just trying to use your words against you. Like, who do they beat?
3-0. Come on, nothing stands out that screams.
I mean, they definitely beat up on Broncos.
Oh, come on now.
Broncos
just whooped up on the Bucs.
Oh my God, they're going. Hey, I'm just gonna chuck that one up to Sean Payton.
I want to see more from Justin Fields. He can't even throw past his arm.
You don't need a quarterback. We've seen plenty of world champion.
The Steelers got
crappy
quarterbacks Rudolph last year. They're gonna be all right.
Let's see how Pittsburgh does against their. Let's see who they got next. They got Indianapolis. They should walk over Indy.
Yeah. So while we're on that, with the Najee injuries, are we picking up quarter round Patterson? I mean, this is Indy this week. Indy's horrible against the run.
I thought about it, but I'm not like prioritizing him.
No, not about. What? I want to see how Pittsburgh does against Dallas week 5.
All right, we got a question from the chat, guys.
That's good.
What's up, KJ Frederick? Is it time for me to drop Javonte Williams, bum ass, for my bye week QB? Darnold and Fields are on waivers. He owns Hurts.
I'd go after Darnold.
Who else do you have to drop? Because it's still a guy who's getting like
who? Javonte?
Javonte's still getting like a workload.
No, the rookie took a lot of a chunk of his yards.
Okay, and it's who estimated?
Yeah, no.
No, Bidet.
Yeah, he took a lot of his chunk of his yards.
Oh, word. Okay, I missed that.
Tyler Batty, the Bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he was with the Browns last year, huh? Or 2 years?
Yeah, he's not a rookie.
Yeah.
My bad. He had. What did he have last night?
He's a joining.
Oh yeah, Bidet. Isn't that the thing?
You know the baddie.
Yeah.
He had 70
we
rushing
can go with
yards.
Bidet.
He had 70
the water toilet. The bidet.
He had 9 attempts and 70 rushing yards.
Okay, well, I mean, for the sake of it, yeah, and I guess it would be Sam Darnold for me. I wouldn't pick up Justin Fields.
Yeah, he says he has Mason's going to drop right for Garendo, Javonte for a QB.
There you go, smart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. Javonte could be a landmine for real.
Yeah, that's how I view him.
Yeah, I got him in a few places. I don't know if I want to drop him or if I just want to hold on and see what I can find out there. But I don't know.
People got to die off.
No, I got a couple leagues.
That killed him.
Here there.
Which one was that? When he threw Mankind? Yeah. Undertaker, he threw him through the cage.
Oh yeah. That was Hell in the Cell. Was that Hell in the Cell?
Yeah, when they tell that story, it's pretty badass because first of all, Mick's just a crazy son bitch, right? So before the match, he tells Undertaker, "We're gonna take it up to the top, man." He's like, "Nah, man." He's like, "My ankle," because Undertaker had a high ankle sprain going into that match. So even when you see him, he's climbing up kind of gingerly, but he's the dead man, so it works, right? Climbing up slowly, and then he says, "Now you got, 2 dudes that are fucking 300 plus pounds, and just walking on the shit. You hear the little things flying, the little
the clips."
Yeah, what do they call those? The little divots or whatever.
The
Yeah, it's
camera.
the little twist clip things, right? You just hear them, they're just flying off.
Yeah.
As they're walking, you're like, oh, this bitch is gonna give eventually. You know what I mean? And then another idea, he said, yeah, pull me off this motherfucker onto that table. And he's like, nah, Mick, you better do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then when he throws him off, they show the Undertaker, and he's kind of watching till he sees him move a little bit, and he's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Even when he when he comes back on top of the cage, he chokeslams him through that shit. And he kind of hangs and it jumps down into the mat. And then I
weren't paying attention, Tino. I was showing them all. No, it's because Tino's like, are you not showing Dennis's chats? It's like, I showed them all.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Dennis. We're not mad at you, Dennis. Relax. We're mad at the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but the whatchamacallit though, he told Terry Funk, you know what I mean? Like he had the hair in front of his face and he's like, check on him. You know what I mean? You can't break kayfabe. It's like, check on him if he's dead. Yeah.
And that's why we have this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Does that wrap up the news?
That's the news. That's all I got. And if there is, I'll break it in for you and let you know what's going on.
Appreciate you, Lee. All right, we should get into recapping last night's games at least.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to start with?
We'll go in order. We'll start with the Shat Wires getting smacked.
Yes, sir. Josh Allen. What a guy he is. What a guy.
He's the best. You're the best around. That's gonna have a get you down.
Did you draft him as your QB1?
I think he listens to like Sinatra and stuff like that, and Tony Bennett like before a game. Isn't that kind of? I mean, like I'm usually listening to something that's going like I want to kill. Like I'm listening to like Hit 'Em Up by Pac or something. You know what I mean? He's listening to Frank Sinatra. I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
Khalil Shakir, still high. Keon Coleman, buy low. What else? Oh, James Cook. That was kind of annoying, right?
Yeah, they were running the ball for touchdown
Yeah,
with James Cook.
I'm talking about like the other running backs usage. You know what I mean?
Ray Davis came in, I think, when it was kind of like out of
garbage time.
Yeah, like it was out of reach for them, so they just decided to get the youngsters some reps. I don't think it's terrible.
But Ty Johnson my whole thing is the Ty Johnson usage. Like, you know what I mean? Like where he's getting pay dirt touches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They tried to give him a 1 yard rush last week too, and he got stuffed, and they gave it to Cook and he did pay dirt. Hey dirt. It's time to get high.
I just realized what Lee's little icon is. It's ironic because I think we've only ever beat the Steelers one time. The Chargers. The Chargers probably only beat the Steelers once in their whole organization. It's like existence.
2018 when they had Jalen. What was the guy's name? Something Jalen. He was the running back / tight end when all the running backs went down. You guys remember him?
No.
So he was a running back / tight end, right? But you were able to put him in the tight end spot on Yahoo. His name was like something Jalen something. Anyways, that was the last time the Chargers played the Steelers and I think the Steelers lost. So you might be right here.
So it's 25-11 for Pittsburgh.
Oh, so they just always smack them out then.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I mean, It's way better than shout out to the Chargers. It's way better than mine against the Niners against Minnesota. They just got our number. We weren't even trying to holler at them. They just like, here's my number. Just fucking have it. Have my number, Vikings. I'm sour.
Call me later.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess we can shit on the Jags, right? It's really it's kind of low hanging fruit, but they're not good. And
they lost Olakun for a little while.
Oh no, that's bad.
I think he left second or third quarter and never came back.
Oh, we didn't get that. Come on, where was that injury at, Lee? Oh, yay. That's one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. And then, not to mention, we're talking about Doug Peterson's on the hot seat earlier. Once you start seeing them coordinators get fired, you know what I mean? Because heads are going to start rolling. And he's going to start pointing the finger first before they chop his off. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, they snatched that the play card from that youngster real quick. They said, "Don't give it."
His lieutenant press.
Yeah, he's unimpressive.
Ooh. Maybe his name's short for Presley. It's like one of those like unisex names.
It's his middle name. If I remember seeing his name, and it was like his middle name because his first name sucks.
His first name is M.
It's like us.
Impress.
Yeah.
My name's Press. Impress. Doesn't work hard like Bond.
Nah.
Anyways, and then Brian Thompson, come back to me. Be a thing. Like, don't.
He was getting targeted. It was just really shitty passes thrown by Trevor Lawrence. A lot of them were selling over their heads down the middle. He couldn't hit seam routes for the life of him.
I know, it's like they already got you some 6 foot plus tall receivers. What do you want? Some 8-footers out there? Like, what's going on?
Yep. Maybe he's too cautious. Maybe he's like, I don't want to put it in an area where the defender can catch it. And
maybe he has poor depth perception. Maybe he thinks he's in like Halo, where like he's like they could jump really high, you know, because of gravity.
Yeah. This is ESPN's power rankings had the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Who was that? Chiefs, Bills, and the Vikings. I think were in there, right?
It is. It is
at 3. Then the Seahawks. I had that in the back of my mind. I was like, how good are these guys?
I'm always gonna hate on them. I'm gonna view who they beat. Like they beat the Lions this week in Detroit on Monday night. But I'll put them in the top 5. They'll be 4-0 and they beat a good team. They mollywop the Broncos. Won in a not so thrilling overtime win against the Patriots, and then they just beat up on whatever you call them in the Dolphins. I guess you can call them the Dolphins.
They have the number on those Shanahanian style offenses. Brian Flores can stop those, so that's why they defeated the Niners and Texans, pretty surely. They just have the number on those offenses. So I think that's a big part of their game there. So they can do that if they get into the dance and they start facing some AFC teams in the Super Bowl. But
I mean, shit, when they go this week, when they go up against Green Bay, that's another Shanahanian disciple with Matt LaFleur. So, but they do a lot more inside zone versus like the outside zone. It's like pretty much the big difference. Oh man, if we get
Texans
Jordan Love.
8, Niners 9, Saints at 10, Packers at 11, Ravens at 12.
Where's the Jets?
Jets are at 14, right in front of Los Angeles Chargers. And the lowly Cowboys all the way back at 16.
No respect. Got Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball now.
If Jerry Jones saw this right now, he'd be livid. You know what? Fire him. I'm buying ESPN. He would buy it. Get me Mickey Mouse on the phone. Mickey, it's me, Jerry. Hello? Hello, Mickey here. Yeah. You know who this is, Mickey? It's your old Uncle Jerry. I'm trying to buy that S-Spin.
Damn, look at Trevor Lawrence's QBR was 19.8, throwing the ball almost 40 times.
Oh my God, he sucks.
Shit.
That's not good at all. You know, you usually see numbers like that, like if it's Danny Dumbass, like, oh, like plays under pressure, like completion rating under pressure, stuff like that. This is just Trevor
He
Lawrence
was
overall
pressured
right
like
now.
crazy. How many sacks did he take? 5, 6?
4.
4? Okay. Seemed
Come
like
on, let's
every
get those
play he
numbers
was
up.
getting hit.
I feel like he didn't take 6. Pause. And we had
Quarterback hits.
is that a big, like, it's not that detrimental they don't have Evan Ingram, is it? They're like, oh my God, if only we had Evan Ingram. You know, it's just not good.
Yeah, it's there's a root cause, and it's just the whole thing is just a fucking dumpster fire.
Kirk 8 for 79. Thomas 5 for 48.
See, I was right. I told y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
Shakir 6 for 72 and a tug.
See, that was awesome.
Yep.
The Shakir like targets were like steady. And it was a matchup thing too. Like they getting got back there. Them corners they ain't handling for Jacksonville. That's also really bad for that offense in Jacksonville because if they can't get it, if they have to abandon the run real quick.
Dorian Williams, another one of the good calls. 11 total tackles, 8 solos. It's a very nice game.
What do you put up, like dub for us?
Yeah, that's 16 plus. That's 19. That's 19. Yeah.
As long as we're getting close to that W, let's go.
Every week so far, it's been at least an 18 or a 19.
What are we doing with Etienne? Number, like, are we trying to try to buy low on him? Trying to sell him right now? What are we doing? I kind of don't want any piece of the Jags except for Brian Thomas. I swear to God. I guess Travis Etienne comes in at a close second.
The cool thing about it is during the wee hours of the night for the Jaguars, they still had their playmakers out there. It wasn't until the final drive when it was like down by 37.
They're like, all right, put in the backups.
Yeah, the backups were only out there for like a minute. And then they did the only starter that they pulled a little bit early was Trevor Lawrence.
He was having a bad hair day.
He probably has a boo-boo.
He's probably bald. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna stand by it. That hair's not real. I'm telling you.
He's wearing the same skull cap that the rest of the fans are wearing in the stands.
There it is. And only his has hair attached to it. Like, you know, I had one when I was Hollywood Bo Hogan the other year for Halloween. I had one of those you know, they get you the thing that has the hair but it's bald right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
The hippie Monty Burns.
There you go. Or the Hogan. You know what I mean? Right? It's no hair on the, you know, like that's a real decision, huh? Where you're like, you know what? I know I'm losing it all up here, but I'm just gonna grow it out long everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I'll wear a do-rag, no one will ever tell. And then Trevor Lawrence is like, you know what? I like that do-rag with the hair. He was probably Hulk Hogan when he was a kid for Halloween. He was like, you know what? This is the look. It's not good, though.
Yeah.
Ha-ha, Trevor Lawrence.
It's kind of weird.
For all the people that thought Trevor Lawrence. You know, they always try to compare them to Jesus, don't they? And they're like, you know, he's the next coming. Jesus?
I remember when Trevor Lawrence was a generational talent.
Then he had Urban Meyer. And Urban Meyer had him leading the league, or had the tied for the league in interceptions that year. Any good?
All right, let's talk about Bengals falling to 0-3.
Okay, the
Commanders.
Bengals, right? I kind of like this for fantasy. I hope their team is just bad, like on defense, like crazy every week now. Because at least we're getting some Joe Burrow like throwing it and looking like Joe Burrow of 2 years ago. You know what I mean? We're getting there.
Yeah, 324 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Come on, sounds about right. Mighty Joe Young, we need you. And they can't really get anything going on that run on the ground. So we like this, and that was a very exploitable run defense, according to Devin Singletary. You know what I mean? I mean, if Singletary motor could do it, right? You would think, all right, well, the combination of Zach Moss and Chase Brown somehow, but Zach Moss did plow one in there.
Yeah,
We'll take it.
almost 5 yards per carry.
Yeah.
How many carries did he get?
12.
I was going to say 11. Okay. Not so bad. Saved his day. Fall into the end zone. Plotter at best. Jaden Daniels, how okay, if you're going to rank the power rankings at fantasy QBs, where is he at? We got Josh Allen at 1.
Number 2.
There you go. I like it. It's not
Because
over.
he's literally number 2 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I was shooting all over my brother-in-law. I'll show you the chat right now. But yeah, Chase says that he lost by 2 points. He played Higgins and watched him drop 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and one of them was Joe Burrow's fault because he just like sailed it.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
That's a good song. Who's that? Enya?
Yeah, something like that.
10 points. That Enya joint. Who can say when the world turns? Only time.
I normally don't do this, but I'm going to share my trolling in the chat.
No,
here.
this is actually the second week we're doing this, so this kind of could be a thing.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So there I am celebrating with Dr. Doom laughing. Here's my homeboy who just went 0-3.
Dr. Doom.
I put the mask up there, and then the Shaheed owner was like, he's like every week because he picked him up off waivers, he'd be like, Shaheed, he's owned, because like he was scoring hella points, and I put Shaheed zeroed because he put up a good and then he picked up Derek Carr. Remember that? Paid $91.
Yeah.
Where is that? It's up there somewhere. But anyways,
money well spent, is it?
So we just put I just put Derek Carr, and then somebody laughed at it also. And it's like, look out! The car going off
Derek Carr.
The car goes into the water and goes underwater. Like it's whatever.
Ooh, and then next week you could use I mean, if he's bad again, you can hit him with the car game on.
He sat Stroud and Purdy, so he was the worst manager. It's okay. Sleeper let him know about it, but I thought it was funny.
I love Sleeper. Let you know when you're bad. Makes us better. Brian Robinson, man, B Rob the Mob. We're gonna get some usage in the passing game now. Watch, because I'm assuming we're gonna be without Eckler moving forward for at least a week. Yeah.
Lee's asking, is Trevor Lawrence a bust?
Yep, his first overall pick. We're not just talking about this year. We're looking at his whole career so far up to this point. How many did he lose straight?
9 or 10. He hasn't won since Thanksgiving of last year.
You know what? He's not cutting the turkey at his family dinner, huh? Dad, I'll cut it. No. Because you ain't cutting it in the league. Son, no turkey for you.
Judgment has been passed.
The law. Law and order. Oh, I'll be right back.
Pick a quarterback for the next 10 years. Jaden or Caleb?
Brock Purdy.
I'm still going Jaden. Never been on the Caleb side.
Yeah. Jaden.
All right, that's the recap from the last 2 nights. Let's talk some waivers. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, Jaden for Lee as well. Let's see. Who are the hot names? Who's trending? Who's pretending?
Trending up. Aaron Rodgers.
Shit, Aaron Rodgers, he looked like Rodgers. But now Garrett Wilson's going to get Patrick Surtained. Buy low on Garrett Wilson.
So, Jawan Jennings, 44% rostered sleeper league, or at least this one anyway. Most sleeper leagues. Let's see if that changes from league to league.
They got New England this week, too. New England's been kind of giving up booty through the air, especially number 2s. Just all year, number 2s have been eating on them. Even number 1s, I guess if you're the Seahawks. Number 1 A's and B's. Yeah, Juwan Jennings, he's in play again. Oh yeah, and I'll take Caleb in 10 years. I want to go back. I want to answer my point. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think the only reason I was saying that is because I feel like I'm just viewing Jaden Daniels with the legs like hella crazy, but like he actually is a good passer. He hasn't had to throw like so many times yet. How many times he been throwing? Who?
Brett.
Brett Favre got Parkinson's, bro.
He's got Parkinson's?
Yeah, legit. I think he just announced it.
It's not good.
You think people like
Brett? Who calls Brett Favre Brett? You mean Favre?
You might know him. This way you probably know.
Hey, Brett.
Man. Brett's Brett to me, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's the first Brett that came to my mind. I was like, well.
There's another Brett. Brett the Hitman Hart. That's the other Brett that I think of. It's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. I'm trying to think who else I'm targeting on waivers this week. I mean, I guess you got to put Carter Roy up there.
Cole Kmet, Darnell Mooney, Emmanuel Wilson.
Emmanuel Wilson's an awesome lottery ticket.
Yoshivas, Roshan, Brock Wright with Sam Laporta down, Jalen Naylor, Deontay Johnson, Calvin Austin, Will Jordan Humphrey, Sam Darnold, Zach Ertz.
Little Jordan Humphreys, look at that. He's came a long way, hasn't he, Little Jordan? Wasn't he with y'all for a second there?
With the Saints, I think. He was with the Saints.
Yeah, okay. I could have swore he was with y'all for a sec there, too. Maybe I'm thinking of Kiki.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of QT. Never mind.
Brett Fart.
Yeah, and the Cole Kmet thing. Finally lean on the tight end. It's like, can we get more DJ Moore? God damn it. Instead of just like Hail Marys that don't fall into the end zone. He just catches a 50-yard bomb. It's like, all right, fucking, I'm done for the day.
Is Chris Godwin the number 1 receiver through 3 weeks?
Receptions wise, right?
He's number 3
on the year. Okay, Jefferson's got to be 1, right? He's kind of been killing it every week. Oh, and then it's like, yeah, Nico is probably what he's got to be like 2.
Let's see. Actually, in receptions, or what are you looking at?
Fantasy points 4.
Points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's number 3. Neighbors, Rashee Rice. He's tied for second with Rice, actually.
Oh, shit. I forgot about Rice was going on.
Well, it depends on what league, right? And then
that's the only guy that's worth the damn on the Chiefs right now.
Juwan Jennings, and then Nico, and then Justin. DK.
Juwan Jennings 1 game. Fucking put him up there.
Real.
3 touchdowns.
I know, right? He could have had 4. Could
That
have
was
4.
Goddard.
One,
It was Goddard the number 1 tight end?
Probably. Yep.
Yeah. The one
he
game.
jumped right up there. One big game.
Goddard, Bowers.
This is an ugly year, huh?
McBride. Likely still number 5.
The one game, huh?
That game will keep him there for like the next 3-4 weeks.
Kittle's 7 and he missed a game.
And Kittle's probably gonna miss another game because it's a hammy. I would assume, right?
I know.
I just gotta give it to you straight. I'm a doctor. And then there's we got Laporta who might miss a week. This is kind of crazy. Likely will still be up there is my point. You know what I mean? Like that one game, man. This shit is crazy. Oh, my Titans are so ugly everywhere. And I have Kelsey everywhere pretty much. And Ferguson. I practice what I preach. And I have a lot of Hunter Henrys too. And that's just going to be a fun roller coaster all year. Like this week, do I start Hunter Henry or do I fish around for another tight end and then like he's going to go off again?
Yeah, just don't chase the points.
Yeah, it is true. That's why I usually end up like missing the like when you get on the fucked up a pattern on the street with hella lights and you're like, oh, I'm hitting every red light. Like, that's like Hunter Henry for me. I think that's him. Oh yeah, but Cordell Patterson's got to be on that list too. Forgot. I got to keep saying that. Arthur Smith just fucking loves that guy. Oh, don't miss any time.
Let's see. My brother-in-law says Steelers in first place, Vikings 3-0. Steelers and Vikes have stout defenses. Redskins will fade from the playoff picture. Redskins. Dude's still living in 2021.
Hit me with the remember drop.
Remember when they were called the Redskins?
Remember when they were all upset that they were called the Redskins? And remember now. Remember everybody now, they're pissed about it. Now they want it back. That didn't make sense. Huh? Remember now. I guess it was like more declarative instead of like a question. Remember now.
Forcing the memory.
Yes. They're gonna be fun. You got Cliff Kingsbury, who's probably a shitty head coach, but he's good offensive coordinator apparently.
That's all that matters.
Terry, and shout out to Terry McLaurin because like what he's been saying in the media the last couple of weeks is I'm just being patient. You know what I mean? Playing my part.
What you
know what I mean? You knew he was being patient too, because he knew there was a young brave heart. Jaden Daniels.
The only thing that's concerning is that it's a very low passing volume, and he had to rely on 2 big plays. So
yeah, we have to rely on.
If he doesn't make the big passing play, he's going to make the big running play eventually. So for fantasy, it's great.
For McLaurin.
Yeah, McLaurin specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey's might be a low key ad. I mean, he's everything Noah Brown wanted to be in week 3.
Noah Antonio Brown.
He's a guy. The McCaffreys.
Terry still had 6
I'm
targets.
saying that sarcastically.
You know, McLaurin had 6 targets. Jamar Chase had 7 targets. So, you know, it's the same thing. Chase had 2 big plays, long 41, and so it goes both ways. When you're a big time wide receiver, sometimes you catch those, sometimes you don't.
There it is. It's settled. Take McLaurin, pair him with another piece, go after Jamar Chase.
That's not gonna happen.
He's only coming off a 2 touchdown game. Somehow. at least for our Terry McLaurin shares, we didn't spend up a lot to get him. So it's like you might actually have decisions if you want. People might not have played him this week.
I didn't.
I played him. I had so many injuries that I had to, and I was like, yeah. You just take the credit, right?
In
I'm so smart.
In El Standito, I started Zamir White. I will not do that ever again. I was like, they gotta be able to get some action on the ground against the Panthers.
Yeah, and that was our shot to like get some stock up on him and then flip him. Because that's another one of those ones, like he was in the running back, he was in that kind of dead running back zone, like with the Javantes and who else? I guess Brian Robinson. You know, you just people beat me to Brian Robinson everywhere. Makes me mad. I love him.
Let's see, Tino. Marv Jr., Neighbors, and Rome. The future is now.
Yeah, I like
you have the order wrong.
I don't know if he was necessarily ranking them, but
I know.
I get what you're saying.
Just saying.
and for context, I bet you your order has Marv last, doesn't it?
Yes. You're correct.
Did you guys notice they ran like one play with Odunze and it just worked over and over and over again?
I don't watch the Bears.
I didn't watch it. Were like the same route. I watched a good amount of it yesterday morning.
I need to go back and watch some of the.
Yeah, shout out to YouTube. You can find all the condensed versions.
Yeah.
And you can just watch it sped up, so you can watch the. It's all just all the plays, no timeouts or no. Actually, they cut all that shit out. I'm like, I'm like, yo, people used to pay for this shit. I'm like, they just give it away for free now. It's awesome.
That was the NFL Network specialty for a little while. I don't know. They probably still do it.
The rewind or remix or what do they call it?
Yeah, it's like in the morning, early before you go to work. You turn
I think they call it the remix. It'd be like a 30-minute version of a game.
Yeah, no commercials, just the snaps.
I mean, they would have commercial breaks because it's on network television, but yeah, they took out all the commercials and all the fucking timeouts from the game and just sped that bitch up real quick. Basically took all the defensive plays away too. I mean, I guess you see it on the offense. That was a stupid statement.
This is the Bears offense.
What's Buddy's name? From Kirk? Yeah, right. I swear he would be like a crazy offensive coordinator.
What is his name? David
something. David.
Right? I already forgot. I should know this.
David something. Larry David. There you go.
Larry David. There you go. That's it. I think. Not to be confused with Larry
yelling at everyone.
Always upset about something. Right.
And it's not a work. It's actually a shoot. Like this dude is like, it's legit. Like he's.
It's just his life.
Yeah. I went down the rabbit hole this past offseason because apparently he does appearances on the Rich Eisen show every year.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah. The Rich Eisen show's low key, man. It's awesome.
I like his logo. It's like running in a suit.
Yeah. His 40 time actually got better over the years.
No, really?
I think so.
Even's like a 6'5" or something.
Yeah, something like that. But like up to like a fucking 6'3".
Okay.
He's doing his thing, man. Did you ever run the 40?
I did.
What are we talking here? 4.7, 4.6?
Yeah, it's a 4. I think it was a 4.67, so not really fast at all, to be honest. But I didn't have quick speed. I was more of like a pick up some speed, then get going kind of guy.
You're a quick twitch guy.
Yeah, a little more.
Get going in open space.
Yeah, get going in open space. I ran the 200 and the 400, so that was my deal. Anything after 200 meters, I kind of opened up.
I did the triple jump and the long jump, And then what's the one you just said that the rail where you pass batons? Now it's the anchor. It was the last motherfucker. Yeah.
I used to run the mile relay. That one was tough. As a freshman, I was like the opening leg.
Oh, word. So everyone runs an entire mile, then the next guy goes and he runs an entire mile?
There's a 400. But the relay itself was compressed to make the mile. 4 by 16 or whatever.
I always wanted to do the pole vault. That shit was badass.
Shit's scary.
Right? I've seen some people eat it tough. Just boom, miss the mat.
That's tough. A lot of core work. Pole vault.
Yeah. That pool ball shit goes crazy. Get up there. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Yeah. And Phillip Rivers probably would have been like one of the a gold medalist shot putter. Phillip Rivers. I swear that's how he threw the ball like that.
I wonder what I would run now. I'm probably not under 5. I don't know. Probably not.
You know what's crazy is back in the days, like you just be able to hit any fence, like as a kid, as a teenager, even adolescents. There, just boom, the boys is coming, boom, we hitting that motherfucker quick and fast. I don't know if I have that quick twitch. I mean, the guy trying to, oh, God, can't even get over the fence. Man, we're getting old, man. At least you still play flag football.
Yeah.
I chase around a 3-year-old all day. She whoops my ass.
Occasionally. Who else is out there for waivers? Bucky Irving. Just talk about him.
Yeah, he'd probably be the number one priority.
Yeah, I have Cam Akers right now just chilling. Alexander Madison as far as running backs. Cordell Patterson, but it sounds like Najee's. No, it sounds like Najee's going to be okay. That's what I heard.
He was in a sling. I'm like,
precaution.
Fucking, yeah, you're right. I guess so.
Yeah, and then there's Ty Chandler, and then it gets really ugly. So I think that's as far as running backs go.
Hey, what happened to Aaron Jones? He got banked up on.
I guess so.
Also, those guys are just guys to have anyway. Like, just beat the waiver.
P. Ryan,
if there's a handcuff.
Yeah, P. Ryan's out there. Let's see who's on like the Thursday.
P. Ryan's probably the guy to have, dude.
Yeah, I actually
after I saw it, like even though they're trying to give it to Steele and all the short yardage and goal line, which they did, you know, he didn't look too good. And then like P. Ryan just who is it?
Justice Hill's also out there.
And as long as they're not in negative game scripts,
Tyler, you know, the day ran for 70 yards on 9 carries.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like what? Sean Payton pisses me off. Like, what even happened to Steve Urkel, man? Where's fucking McLaughlin? Where's Jaleel?
Don't know what happened there.
You know,
and as far as receivers, Jennings, Mooney, Dobbs, Wandale, Mario, Huge. I have Huge, and I was already trying to like push him off and trade him. I was going to package him and Likely, and I was like, give me Bucky Irving, and the guy didn't go for it. I was like, really? I'm giving you a good deal.
You know what sucks is like how deep is your guys' benches?
There's a shallow bench.
Because sometimes that'll dictate like a 2-for-1. Where like in those leagues, you probably see a lot more 1-for-1s, right? Or 2-for-2s, like something even because then like someone it would entail someone needs to drop something. I hate that when that stops. Oh, I don't want to drop any of my books, bro. What the fuck? I'm giving you Likely and QJ, goddammit. And QJ scored again. I think the buck stops here for QJ. Moving forward. That's one of the things I refuse to believe is the QJ thing, right? I also refuse to believe that the Vikings are good. I understand B-Flow and them, that defense, because they're legit. Like that's just they were last year too. But I refuse to believe the Sam Darnold half of it. I need to start believing things. It's been 3 weeks now. I can't just not believe some of these things. You know?
Yeah.
The Sam Darnold thing, and I was right about it. Me and you we were talking about that shit at length in the offseason. It would always be off script too, because like I never really wanted to go on camera and really big up Sam Darnold.
What did we say? The underdog
Sam
MVP.
Darnold's probably going to be one of the better values this year at Superflex because everyone hates him, and he's going to be Kevin O'Connell, who's going to sling it like a motherfucker, and he has hella weaponry. Like just the formula was there. It was just Sam Darnold. So I never went.
We both said Sam Darnold at the same time.
When we were like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Because we were like, what's one of the uglier calls? Late values that like might hit. You know what I mean? I definitely didn't go to Levis. I went straight to Sam Darnold. So did you. Levis.
Whoever said that he should be wearing Levi's like he did when he was a kid. That still makes
Levi's right now. But my Levi's ain't all mayonnaise stained, and that would just be weird. Yeah.
Do you call Miracle Whip salad dressing?
No, never. But that's also because when I think salad, I'm thinking like veggies and shit, like greenery. I be forgetting that there's potato salad and there's macaroni salad and other shit that were like mayo's like the base. You know what I mean? I'm not a Miracle Whip guy though. Miracle Whip has a little like sweet tinge to it. I don't really rock with that.
I don't rock with anything that goes bad if you leave it out on the counter for like 2 hours.
Leave it out on the counter, it becomes a whole other thing, right? It's just like it's this thing, bro. Oh yeah, but like, yeah, deviled eggs. I don't know why I just thought of that, but that's like I'm trying to think of other things outside of sandwiches that mayo goes on.
Yeah, potato salad. Like,
yeah, I'm not mad at potato salad. I ain't gonna
it has to be done correctly.
Mayo is definitely
exactly. It has to be done right.
Yeah, you can make a lot of sauces with the mayo.
Come on, bro. Is ranch is mayo based in ranch? No, that's like heavy cream. What's a base in ranch? I don't know.
You know what?
I start making my own ranch.
I think every time I use
secret ranch, will be that I leave it out until it almost goes bad.
If you get the ranch packet, you usually I think you mix that with the sour cream, don't you?
What was that? The Krusty Burger? You tell him they're like Abraham. This one old man Simpson, Grandpa Simpson had to get a job. He's like, we need more secret sauce. Put this mayo out in the sun. Krusty.
Dennis, what disrespect are you talking about, bro?
You're mad at him.
You're making up a narrative in your head. Nobody's disrespecting you.
We just said good things about Darnold.
I know.
We just said that they would be ranked in the top 5 power rankings.
Show them the graphic. Show them the Darnold.
I was joking, okay? I don't really mean you're just barely better than the Dolphins, okay? I was joking.
We even got one of these for Sam Darnold.
Right? Ooh, we need that on a shirt. There it is. Let's just get the shirt already. And then put the Terminator ?
Perfect. Once I put somebody on a shirt, they die that week. Look what happened to Jameson Williams.
And then like the Mono T1000 like in the back, like just forming.
There is no Vikings disrespect, Dennis.
I'm disrespecting them. First of all, you gotta big them up before you shit on them, before you tear them down.
Do we have the
Brian Flores, one of the better defensive coordinators? Looks good.
No, we don't. Not yet.
Have you been checking out all the power rankings in across like the ESPN? All they all got the Vikings. They're all showing respect to the Vikings.
ESPN is number 3.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
We don't do power rankings here. It doesn't matter for fantasy.
Power rankings doesn't work until what, like week 10?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because then you're looking for like playoff positioning.
Yeah, because look at like the Ravens, they're over, but it's not like they're not at 32 or fucking 28 or you know what I mean? They're still up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Well, let's put a bow on it. I think that's him.
Sounds good. Just want to make sure that everybody is aware. $13 t-shirt sale at neonpeacockmerch.com until 9/27. Go ahead and take a look. We'll run a promo on that, but we will be back tomorrow with the H-Town Huddle. You guys got anything else?
No, I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot about the sale. Yes. I'm reminding myself.
Get you some quality t-shirts. Yep.
Question for the sale. Does that apply to if I go outside the t-shirts? Like if I get like a sweater or like?
Oh no, just for this particular one, the slash sale is only on regular and classic tees.
Okay. All right.
Just so everybody knows. But sometimes they'll be like 40% off the entire site. Then it applies, to everything else as well. So those happen at least once a month. Probably pretty soon here with September ending.
Everybody pay attention to neonpeacockmerch.com so you don't miss them sales. Be sure to put your email down and all that good stuff.
Christian McCaff string t-shirt dropping today.
Let's reverse jinx him into it, right?
There we go.
There it is. The Christian McCaff. Oh, I'm gonna have to order it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. We'll check back with you tomorrow. Hopefully all your waiver wire wishes come true. Sweet dreams. And we'll catch you back on the next one.
It's your temperature check. You ain't hot, so you hot. You ain't getting your check. I made a lot off the block. How I earned respect. Put in work every day. We had to flirt with death. I'm getting guap. You getting got. I'm wrecking shot. I'm friendly, yay. Stacking high as the skyscraper. Ay, let's get this paper. All in favor say. All in favor say. All in favor say. All in favor say. We from the game. We want the game. Let's make this paper. All in favor say. Yeah.